Hello, today we're going to do Module 7, Lesson 9. We're going to reason about composing and decomposing polygrams using tangrams. So tangrams are always a fun thing to use, and we're going to build and take apart polygons. We're going to start with an application problem. Okay, name at least two attributes that a trapezoid, a square, and a parallelogram all have in common. And draw a diagram to support your ideas. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to draw a trapezoid. So let's draw a trapezoid. Draw it as carefully as you can. Okay, and then we need a square. Okay, then we need a parallelogram. So the easiest way to do a parallelogram is to draw two parallel lines and then combine them. And then erase the other bits. See? There we go. Okay, now, what do they have in common? Okay, so we can look at the number of sides. We can look at angles. We can look at right angles. We can look at parallel sides. Okay. Now, let's look at each one of these and see what we see. So sides, like the number of sides. How many sides does this one have? 1, 2, 3, 4. That one has 4 sides, so it's a quadrilateral. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got 4 sides, so it's a quadrilateral. That's the same. What about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a quadrilateral, so all 3 are quadrilateral. So let's write that down. All 3 are quadrilaterals. Okay, we did that. Check. Now let's look at the angles. How many angles do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 angles. Okay, so all, that's the same, have 4 angles. Now, right angles. Do they all have right angles? This doesn't have right angles. This one has 4 right angles. This one doesn't have any right angles. So that's not the same, is it? They don't all, because it wants to know all have in common. So I can't say anything about right angles, but I checked, so I'm going to check it off. Parallel sides. How many sets of parallel sides does this one have? This has 1 set. This one has 2 sets, because it has these, and it has these. This one has 1 set, 2 sets. This one has 2 sets of parallel sides. Okay, so what's the same? This one only has 1 set. Well, can we say they all have at least 1 set? We can use those words at least. Okay, all have at least 1 set of parallel sides. Okay, is there anything else that we could say is the same? Well, we can't say that their sides are equal, can we? This one has equal sides, but these two don't have equal sides. And this one doesn't have equal sides, does it? Actually, if I had drawn this perfectly, these two would be equal. That would be equal, and that would be equal. These two are equal. These are equal. This one is equal. This one's equal. Those all have equal sides. So what can we say about the lengths of the sides? Well, all have at least 1 set of equal sides, right? All, or how many equal sides? 2? Let's say 2 sides. Maybe that would be a better way of saying it. All have at least 2 equal sides. At least 2 equal sides. Okay. That's not too bad, is it? Anything else we can think of that they might all have in common? I'm kind of running out of ideas, but let's read our answer. All three are quadrilaterals. All have 4 angles. All have at least one set of parallel sides. All have at least 2 equal sides. Is that good? And we've used our pictures to support our answers. So it says use a diagram. Well, we've done that. See, we labeled the equal sides. Okay, in fact, you know what? Right here, I need to erase one. Whoa. Because I need to have 3 lines here instead of 4. All right, so we've got 4 equal sides, 2 sets here. Those are equal. These 2 would be equal. Okay? Now, let's move on. Erase this first, then move on. Okay. Yesterday you made tangrams. You figured out how to fold it, and this is how you if we were to put all back together into one tile or one square, how it would fit. Now, your homework today is going to be to figure out how to put these particular shapes in order, or put them together to make new shapes. Now, every tangram has 2 large triangles, 2 small triangles, 1 medium triangle, a square, and a parallelogram. So, if I say use at least 2 tangram pieces to make a triangle, what could you do? Well, it didn't say what size it had to be. So look, you could use these right here, these 2 sides. You could use these 2 little triangles, right? Okay, so my pencil, I could use, see if I can draw it. Really quite challenging. These are my 2 big. Ugh. Try that one again. Start by making a 90-degree angle. Here's my triangle. Here's my large triangle. See right here? These are my large, I use 2 shapes, 2 tangram pieces to make a triangle. Or I can take this piece and this piece and make a triangle. Can I do that? Absolutely. Oops, put them side by side. Can I use 2 of these? Well, what if I had a medium and a small? Well, my small only comes up to here. Would that be a triangle? That's not going to be a triangle. Okay, but I have a suggestion. What if I use more than 2 pieces? Can I use more than 2 pieces to make another triangle? We can try that later. Actually, here we go. Draw the parallelogram. We could put a triangle right here. Small triangle, and what would sit on top? Another triangle. Well, we would have made, if I had drawn it better, another triangle using 3 pieces. Okay, what if it says to use at least 2 pieces to make a trapezoid? Well, we just kind of did that with the parallelogram, didn't we? So here's our parallelogram. And then I'm going to draw the triangle right here. Did I make a trapezoid? Well, if I highlight it, here's my trapezoid. Sure enough, I made a trapezoid. Okay, so you're going to be taking apart these shapes, putting them back together, and putting them into new formations. Okay, now you're going to be lucky enough in your homework to have a picture of a cat. You need to use your tangram pieces. Make them into a picture of a cat and then figure out where the lines go. And draw the lines on the picture. Alright? Good luck. I'll see you soon.